every child deserves a future and every child deserves an opportunity to contribute to humanity. When I went to the Rohingya camps, and now I have spent about 4 days in Cox's Bazar, I spent a lot of time with very young children. There was a 7-year-old child. They were all sitting and drawing. So I went and asked, "Can I see some of your drawings?" So I picked up the drawing book and I was looking back at the drawings that he had done before. When they arrived into Cox's Bazar, which was about August, September last year, when the big influx of refugees from Myanmar came into Bangladesh, and all his drawings were children playing soccer on a football field and helicopters spraying bullets at them, rocket launchers, and these are 5-6-year-old children, rocket launchers being launched at their homes, heads lying separate, bodies lying separate, hands lying separate. Now these are children at 5, 6, 7. That's what they remember. That's what they know. And I really, really have to applaud the government of Bangladesh, who has opened up their borders and allowed so many refugees to come in. Almost 1 million people that Bangladesh has allowed inside, just because of humanity. And now that I have been to 2 of the biggest refugee camps in the world, one which was in Jordan, where Syrian refugees lived for about 7 years now, and then now to the Rohingya camps in Cox's Bazar. The only thing I can see is a generation of children that will not have education, that will be illiterate, that will be vulnerable to violence, people putting guns in their hands instead of pens. What will happen to the world when there's a huge generation of children that become vulnerable to violence? The world is already in a precarious place. Look at the amount of violence that is happening around the world. Do we need any more hatred? Do we need any more of that? The message that I want to take from these camps is that refugee children are the world's responsibility, because they don't have anywhere to go. They don't have anything to call their own. But if we lose these children, then whatever happens to the world is on us. If something like this happened to our children, which is possible, countries are being bombed, people are being killed for no reason. If that happened to your children, will you want someone to help them? That's the same question. A child is a child. It doesn't matter where they come from, where they're going, what their parents did, what their religion is, which country they come from. A child is a child, and every child born onto this earth is the responsibility of the globe. Think about our future and the future of our children through the eyes of these kids. They have nothing. This is not the choice of the kids. Nothing is the choice of the children. And for me, that is my biggest advocacy, is that please open your hearts and your compassion towards the kids. What was really wonderful to see, I was telling you the story, and this boy's name is Mansoor Ali, by the way. He was 7 years old, who was drawing these drawings of, soccer fields being bombed and bullets being sprayed at them. After 6 months, his drawings were Bangladesh. His drawings were sunshine, greenery, thatched roofs, teachers. And that just happened in 6 months because there was humanity shown to them. And that's what's important for refugee children around the world. In 1 month, World Refugee Day happens. And I would really, really like to implore the world to have a little bit of compassion for people who don't have anything. That's all that it is. I've had an incredibly heart-wrenching trip, and at the same time an extremely inspiring trip, to see the way the government of Bangladesh has opened up its hearts towards these refugee children and towards these refugees was incredible to see. The spirit of these young children, how strong they are, how tough they are, how much fun they have with me. We played lots of games. I had tea made by the children. I was dancing with them. I witnessed one of the classes. I played with them. And the one thing that I really took back were their shiny eyes and their smiles, And just to see a child happy can make any one of us really happy. And now it's just the responsibility of the world to also do that. That's it. Thank you so much.